Hi, I'm Brian. I'm a student in UCC, so I'm actually a student of the first master's program in physiotherapy in the college. And so as part of the first cohort, we had to complete a number of work placements, and Patrick Hanley actually offered a placement to UCC. So there's 6 weeks blocks, so this is actually the last day of my block here.
So you've been here for 6 weeks?
6 weeks so far, yeah.
What's that smile about? I think you've enjoyed the journey.
I enjoyed it, yeah. It's kind of sad to be gone now, to be honest. I suppose, yes, I enjoyed it. It's like the moment I walked in, you'd kind of feel welcome. And I think you hear that from a lot of the patients too that come in here. And even chatting with the clientele that come in here, everyone, either if it's their first kind of consultation, they seem to be put at ease straight away, either by Catherine at the front desk or by Stephen or Patrick, whichever physio they'll see on the day. And I think, I suppose from my own point of view, coming here, I wasn't too sure what to expect in terms of what kind of setting it was and things like that. And so when I walked in, I suppose I noticed, first of all, that it was very much a kind of a rehabilitation-based physiotherapy practice. Quite a large gym surrounding that we're standing in right now. And I suppose that goes with the principles of the clinic itself, because they're very much geared towards function. And I suppose, whatever you can do, the guys will get you doing it as much as you can, obviously in a guided manner. And I suppose with that, a lot of people that come through the door, they start to get confidence from day one, because maybe they've been to previous physiotherapists who maybe have done more passive treatments, maybe massage and things like that, which maybe might give you a bit of short-term effect. But I think the guys here really reinforce the whole, I suppose, long-term management of injuries and conditions. Like they will give you the tools, they'll give you the education, I suppose, to give you the confidence in what's actually going wrong, or what is the cause of your pain or your issues. So they'll give you that confidence to know what's happening. That reinforced with kind of exercises and different techniques to actually look after yourself. So to look after your whatever injury or condition you have. And I suppose along those lines of long-term care, they offer a number of classes, which I've been very impressed with. There's classes actually that would be geared towards anyone and everyone, basically. So I suppose there's movement revolution classes, there's Pilates classes, there's a functional rehab class. And I think the thing with some of them are very much guided, and that's what people want. So groups will come in and get the Pilates, which is very much instructed, but it's still very relaxed. Whereas there's then the other kind of side of it is there's the functional rehab class, which will take people of every age and every sort of a condition and injury. And there may be 4 or 5 in a group, and they'll come in and kind of basically do whatever exercises they want to do, but it'll be very much supervised, and they'll be given instruction. And what I found as well, they're not given too much instruction, which is good. Because sometimes you can find that you're getting told what to do, or told you're doing something wrong, might be a bit off-putting, but it's very much relaxed, in that people can do what they like. Everyone seems to get along very well, and there's a great social aspect to it too, and things like that. So been very impressed with that kind of ethic that goes on here, yeah.
So you like to talk, Brian, yeah?
It's like I'm doing a presentation.
No, it's brilliant. But maybe one of the things that I'd like to kind of ask you personally is just with regards to your own journey. Just, I think you mentioned about how long you've done so far and everything, but
yeah.
What has changed for you from, I suppose, where you are now to where you were 6 weeks ago, in terms of, like, I know you've seen how they act here and how they are with everybody, and
yes,
but like for you, like your beliefs, your core beliefs, as as an aspiring physical therapist, like what has changed? Is there something that maybe you see a little bit differently now?
Yeah, I think the big thing for me, and I suppose I would have treated clients and stuff before myself with my first degree and things, but seeing the way the guys communicate with their patients is huge. And I think in a profession where you're dealing with people, you really have to be able to explain things, in terms of explaining and educating is one of the biggest things I've noticed here, that lads don't use, they don't use any big medical terms or any, they don't try to explain an injury with telling you a specific name of a muscle that makes no sense to the person. They just give it in very simple terms. They might drag out one of the shoulder models or something like that and literally show you on the model what might be going wrong, to show you on the skeleton things like that. And they'll just give very good, I suppose, metaphors and stuff like that that people understand, and they tailor that to everyone that comes in, because you see such a broad spectrum of people in here in terms of age and background, that I suppose communication really has to be on the ball, just to make sure that your patients understand exactly what you're telling them, and I suppose what you want them to do in terms of managing their injury and stuff. So definitely for me, I've gained probably improved communication skills, both by looking at what the lads do and I suppose implementing that in here as well. If I'm doing a bit of rehabilitation with some clients, I definitely use simpler terms and simpler cues in terms of guiding them through their exercises and things like that. So that would probably be the big thing I've learned is the communication side of things. Yeah.
So as well, maybe just to kind of finish up there is, I suppose, and again, now, I mean, this I think has come across quite strongly from what you said. Like this is quite a busy clinic, and it is, I suppose, understandable as to why people come here. And it is,
yeah.
I suppose maybe from your perspective, you've seen it so differently, but it is somewhere that you would recommend for people to go and to speak with Patrick or speak with one of the team and to actually, I suppose, really engage in what they do here.
Yeah, 100%. Because I've even seen some people drop in, come into the front desk and just, they're not even too sure if they're going to book in or anything like that, but they literally have one maybe quick conversation with Patrick or Stephen, and before they know it, they are booking in, because what the lads have told them is very reassuring. And I suppose the other side of that, they don't always book in, because the other thing is the guys will be very honest with them. If they don't think they necessarily need a physio session, they won't just bring them in for the sake of bringing them in. They might as well recommend maybe an exercise class or something like that for them. And again, if the person isn't interested in that, they won't push it, and they'll just gently encourage and definitely try and get people involved and things like that. Yeah.
Brilliant.
Yeah.
So maybe we'll wrap it up there. Just lastly, best of luck in your own journey, Brian. Hopefully we'll see you back here.
Lovely stuff.
You've been a huge addition to the video team. I know that much.
Yeah.
So yeah, thanks a million. Is there anything that you'd like to add just to finish up, or?
No, I think there's a few tears coming down there now. Yeah, no, that's good.
Cheers, Brian. Thanks.
Lovely stuff, no.